My friends, I'm going to show you exactly how I got a nose job in the exact same day, helped one of my clients make $7,935 in a 24-hour time span. You can see literally that's me in the hospital. And then later that evening, we launched this specific PDF and ended up doing really well. And again, $7,938 in 24 hours. And then in another video, I'll show you what we're at now, month to date. Well, basically from the starting point of the launch to now. Here's a little screenshot of some of the orders coming in. We literally launched it basically throughout midnight. So you can see all these orders coming in at really crazy times throughout the day. It's a $27 product. I'm going to show you exactly how we did it, all the softwares that we use, videos, and everything in between. So real quick, who am I? I've been able to work with some really cool influencers over the past couple of years. It got started with my dad, info nepotism, if you want to call it. I've done TikTok, some agencies, and then have a home service company. Let's get right into this video and how you can make more money from what I'm doing. So our software stack is so inexpensive and easy to use. It's fantastic. That's why even though I was off medication, if you will, we could still launch this product and have tremendous success. So we use Shopify. I find it as the easiest and best software to use if you're selling PDFs and low-ticket digital products. You can use ClickFunnels if you are selling things that have multiple steps, or if you're selling like coaching, for example, it could be better. Depends on how you set it up. But for us specifically, it makes the most sense to use Shopify. I like the analytics better. I like the experience of people being able to download products better. And I like the dashboard, looks cooler. So we use Gem Pages. This is the best store builder. There's other tools like Atlas, which is really helpful. With us specifically, we've built a template and a model that makes the most sense. We've built this on Gem Pages. So we continue to use this. And you can see our conversion rate is 6.87% at launch. And it's honestly, even now, basically 2 weeks after that launch, still hovering around the exact same conversion percent, which is ridiculous. So Gem Pages is, in my opinion, the best to use. It's very beginner friendly. It does take time, but it's worth the time that you put into it. The next thing is digital downloads. I think this is just provided through Shopify. You just need to download it. This is the best tool for delivering your products. We also have the email and then flow as well, which helps with email sequences. So we have like an abandoned cart flow. And then also this client has a coaching product. So we have an email sequence that helps people go and convert to coaching. And then our software stack, aside from Shopify, use ManyChat. It's so inexpensive and it is so helpful. And we use Shopify again, Canva. We didn't use Photoshop for this one. Canva's just a lot easier. Digital downloads as mentioned, Premiere Pro to edit the videos, and then Google Drive, because what we do to really make sure our customer experience is as good as possible is we'll send them an attached PDF on their delivery email through digital downloads. And then another thing that we'll do is send them a Google Drive link where you can attach like a compressed version of the PDF onto that delivery email. So if the inevitable happens where people say, I can't download the product, they also have the opportunity to use Google Drive and then download it there. So we want to make sure the customer experience is as good as possible. People are still going to have questions. There's still going to be people who are like, I can't download it. Send it to them again, make sure they're happy. But we do two mechanisms to make sure that they 100% get the product as soon as possible after they order it, and they can start implementing the product in their life and start changing their life and enjoying what we create. So this is simple. We have two traffic sources in one product, and it's $27. What we used was mainly, right now, this is the total views on the video, but obviously when we launched it, it did not have as many views, but organic Instagram, this pushed one main Instagram reel with one story. One reel, one story. This ended up triggering, this is a screenshot that's a couple days later, 3,710 mini chat triggers, automations that drove people to our Shopify store where we pushed a $27 product. We also did an organic TikTok, which has done quite well. What's difficult is we're still looking for a automation that can drive people from TikTok comments to our store. So right now it's kind of like a link in bio situation, which is not ideal, but we're still, figuring out the best solution for this. So the majority of all of this traffic is realistically from organic Instagram. And then what we decided to increase our conversion rate, because you saw in our last video, our conversion rate here is about 2.2. And something that's really, really helping right here, I believe, is Honestly, just $27 instead of $27.99. And then the product page being one specific product, I think is cleaner for people going and purchasing. So it's a simpler decision. They like the video, they like the product, they make a purchase. It's as clean as we can possibly make it be. And then on this specific product, we also have 3 guides. So what is really helping us is, and something that you can do to apply to your specific products or PDFs, is having 3 guides. They're not something that you would sell. Well, you want them to be things that you could sell, but you want to add it for free to enhance the value of your $27 product. It should be like, wow, $27, this is the best thing ever. Because we want it to be an impulse purchase, something like, oh, of course, like, yeah, I'm going to buy this. And you shop pay and boom, you're in the clear. So our bonuses are something that go along the lines of this. Easiest way to do XYZ. So it's like, hey, if they have an objection on this being difficult, hey, we're going to give you the easiest way to get Facebook ad clients, for example. And then another one would be, oh, little teaser, X guide how to easily set up your landing pages. Something that is kind of like the second hardest thing to do and make it easier. And then the next thing is how to get results the next day or the same day or within a specific time span. So we want to make sure that people can buy this product, but they know, oh, there's a guide on how I can get results as fast as possible. So I included a little teaser in there for you. Maybe you know the niche now, maybe you don't. But those are the recommended guides and how I would lay out the guide so you can have as much success as possible. You would just name the guide on whatever it would be. Something cool that sounds like a unique mechanism, for example. And again, easiest way for the number 1 objection, how to easily for the number 2 objection, and then something that's for the time objection, getting results, same, next, or throughout the week on how fast they can get results. And again, $27, this is crushing. Push $17, $23.99, $27, $27.99. We've noticed that $27 does convert better than $29.99 with similar products. So that's something that I would push is $27. It works. Trust me. And then again, traffic is simple. Simple. And the name of the game, this is like the biggest secret that I can, not even secret, just main thing that's going to give you success, is this where the amount of sessions that we had on the launch was 4,133. The more people you have on your store, the more people you can sell. If you don't have a lot of people looking at your product, you don't have a lot of people to sell. So it's not necessarily how beautiful your website is or how amazing your product is or anything like that. It's literally how many people can you get on your landing page? And inevitably, some of them are going to trickle into buying your product. Ours happened to be 6.8%. You just need as many sessions on your store as possible, as many as possible. We do this organically. We're not going to run paid ads for this client probably for a while if we ever do. So the big thing, you just need store sessions. This is the number 1 thing in the PDF digital product game for low ticket products. You need store sessions. So big thing is how you can duplicate these results. Number 1 is identify a product that your audience has been asking for. Like they want you to create it. Like, hey, please make X, Y, and Z guide. Please create this product. Make it. Find what they're asking for and create it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Look in your comment section. Look in your niche. What are other people commenting on other creators' videos? And go and make that product. Product market fit is huge. Aside from store sessions, when you send people to your store, they have to actually want the product. So product market fit and store session. The next thing is you can push one product with one main traffic source. You don't have to pretend you're a 9-figure organization to start out with. Be simple, MVP your product. Understand, hey, if I spin up a Shopify store and I create this product and I send people to this, are they going to buy it? Prove your product works first. We know specifically with the niche that we operate in and our systems that we can push things a lot harder to begin with, but it's still 1 or 2 main traffic sources with one specific product before we add upsells, before we add other steps to it and try to get crazy with it. Prove it works, make money, be profitable. Cool concept, right? And take it 1 step at a time. And then again, last thing, make sure your product doesn't suck. Make it quality, make it something that actually helps people, something that they can enjoy. And also test the product. If you try the product and it doesn't work or you don't like it, recreate it, make it better. And again, AI is great, but pour your personality and who you are into your product. And trust me, you'll have better results. But if any thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section or send me a DM on Instagram. But this is how we made $7,938 right after I literally got my nose done. Still have stitches in my ear, by the way. See you in the next one. Peace.